is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they begin the drive at the 25. That's a solid gain.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Tatum. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at 48.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Burks. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. Yeah, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
A completion makes it second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Seventh play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. But that miss, no change in the score.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Hand off with a single back. They test the middle of the defense, but yet nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
I mean, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Physical run earns the 1st down.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
1st down and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He goes nowhere. Start pull behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The Seminoles pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the 1st down.
Grabbed by the receiver. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
And looking to throw now on first down. Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Burks. Tackle, but first down.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And I tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warwick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Let's it fly out of the wide out. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He can go. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown. Dogs. Defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. We're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner will be brought down. Last time out here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. Not even throwing Geno Atkins, but a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in the last possession. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a man. Snags the quick throw. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
What a rough first half for this quarterback. Already he's thrown one pick. His mechanics are off. His footwork doesn't seem to be in sync. He almost threw another interception. He's got to make some adjustments and try to find a new rhythm.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Florida State, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Can he get there on the ground?
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here. Want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. And the Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
An empty backfield on second and short. He's looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs him. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. And he's got it again. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that third down play. And now it sets up a fourth down.
The Dogs will have to punt this one away. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands, it's Brooks. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a game here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First down, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
They look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. Fighting off the defender. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Tight end goes in motion. It's a toss play to the right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right here.
And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He'll pitch it. He's got the bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass complete on the crosser. They make the stop at the 25, but it's first and 10 for this offense.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass. It's Patchett. It's complete. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Heck of a ride to a very competitive first three quarters as we check out some of the stats here. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Usually you like to run the football this close to the goal line, but if you're going to throw it, I'd get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker so you don't have a risk of taking the sack.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. He's past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. Is that a championship-winning play, a defensive score to take the lead in the 4th quarter?
Could we potentially be looking at the MVP of the national championship game after that play? Big-time stop by this defense, but more importantly, taking matters into their own hands and putting 6 on the board themselves. Interesting now to see how this game will finish.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. To the air, it's Patchett. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're throwing today.
And the Knowles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks with a first down gain.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
The Knowles with 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's an out route. The catch made. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
If you call a quick out on 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Grab down the middle. It's Jones. He made the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, boy, the defense has got to do a better job of being aware of the tight end over the middle of the field. Quarterback saw him open, made a nice throw.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. And moves the football to the 27, that 1st down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Working clock with the ground game. As the 1st down is still going. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage and you can throw it over top of them.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now they'll run it on the toss. Powering through the defender. Balls it out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. They'll try to run this one in. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And they've got the returner corralled.
That return backfires on them. Now your offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.